I got a black ski mask, but I don't ski, but I snowboard. Dash an MC off peace. If one of you try buy it.
One second before we start.
Are we on episode 27?
Before we start.
Oh, before guys,
Before
hands
we
up,
start.
hands up.
Everyone.
Hands up.
Everyone.
Everybody.
Bro, follow us.
Just follow me.
3, 2, 1.
Yo! Welcome to Undercity.
Welcome back to
27. We're at 27, right?
No clue, guys. No clue.
Shit. Okay,
Wish me
welcome
luck
to
on them.
Undercity episode 25. We are here with the almighty, all glorious, well-known Azaan. Viewers are like, who the Alright, Azaan, we're here at the Hub Bengaluru with the founder. Azaan, tell us more about yourself, about the Hub.
Sure. So the Hub started about 7 years ago almost now. We started out as a co-living space. And this property obviously belongs to my family. So I studied in the US. I came back and I had that like startup kida. I wanted to do something. But also at the same time, I didn't know what at all I wanted to do. I had lived at a really sick, like a student housing project when I was at USC. The place was literally like a creator's like dream. It had 4 pools, a rock climbing wall, a movie theater that you could plug in your PS2, like sick room service. Like they call it luxury student housing. And even before that, when I was staying on campus and stuff, I just felt like there was such a sick vibe where you could live with people or your age, and just the whole experience of the social element was incredible. So when I came back and I started craving that, having other people that think like me around me, and I had this underperforming hotel asset that was kind of making a loss at that time.
Okay, in Bangalore.
In Bangalore,
Okay,
right here where we're sitting today. I think 2 and 2 just kind of connected and the Hub was born. So
you wanted to carry that vibe that you got from Mumbai all the way to Bangalore?
LA, yeah.
Oh,
wow.
from LA. Okay,
Yeah.
right. Damn. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, because it makes sense, because here at the Hub we come in and it's all just what you'd see. It's like a mini LA right now. It is a
No,
mini
it's just
LA.
vibes, bro.
I'll take that.
It doesn't feel like an office space, bro. Just
Yeah, definitely.
And it just kind of organically happened. So we started with co-living. If you asked me back then, in my wildest dreams, I could not imagine that we would be an agency and all the other shit that we're doing right now. But yeah, just step by step, adding cool people to the team, different people to the team. Everything has kind of just organically been built. It wasn't like there was Elon Musk has a 5-year, 10-year blueprint, master plan, right? None of that shit. It was, we don't even know what we're doing tomorrow, like literally.
Yeah, because I mean, you come from LA and the blueprint is it's so vague, because you're here, the vibes all new, the people are all new, and you're trying to get this whole crowd together. You're trying to start something new. So you definitely don't have a blueprint.
Yeah.
Wait, I wanted to ask you a question. So how do you start recruiting? Because you said you don't have a plan for tomorrow.
Right.
So what is your vision on recruiting people? How do you see the vision in them to recruit?
Sure. So I think with a lot of things that end up happening, like I feel like the older I get, I'm talking differently. If a younger version of me would hear it, it would not even make sense. But now I really believe in the power of manifesting, right? And I don't believe in it spiritually. I believe in it through content.
Okay.
Right. So if you want to do something, we talk about it, we make content about it till it happens, or it doesn't. Many times it doesn't.
It's like negate all the factors that would get in the way.
Yeah, just that's what storytelling is, right? I want to use the distribution I have to talk about what I want to do so that it can happen. Because I think with the way we create content, we have like a rule at the Hub. Don't talk about shit that's happened.
Okay.
Right? That's like a ego flex. Talk about what you want to do and approach it with humility, because that makes it easy for the right people to come and help you. Whether it's your audience to help you go viral, or whether it's a potential partner you want to work with, so their CMO sees it and they're like, you know what, give these guys a chance. So that's just how we've been able to do all these. We do so many different things. Like people only know the Hub, maybe they know about the Instagram and stuff like that. There's a lot of other shit we do, and it all happens by just making positive content about what we want to do.
And so that's about the Hub. And here, so you're the founder of the Hub, and here we have Divya, who's a colleague, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you have Divya next to you. So Divya, introduce yourself to us. She's
Hi.
been on an episode,
Hi.
but in the context of working with Azaan and the Hub.
Yes.
Yeah, I do creative relations at the Hub, and it's been about a month since I've been here, and it's been great.
What do you think of Azaan as a how is he as a boss?
I'm right here.
she can't
I'm
say
right here.
Azaan, close your ears right now.
Okay. Go. No, go.
Divya, go on.
I want cheat.
Yeah,
See, I've known Azaan for a year, around a year, because I've been affiliated with the Hub for a year. I know him as my employer for the last 1 month, and I have nothing bad to say. He's been extremely approachable, and he's really helped me with. I started newly, and I've not done this before, and he's really helped me, and he's always there whenever I need help, and it's been great.
Okay, so
I'll tell you, I have one complaint about Azaan. He freezes,
No, it's over.
he freezes my ass every day. I am currently ill because of him. So every meeting I go in, the temperature is like 16 degrees, and I can't do cold. Like, I just can't do cold.
you just cut your salary by 10K.
No, I've
It's
told
a
him, I tell
universal
him this
complaint. I just don't
tell
listen
him
to it
this every
anymore.
day. This is I think if you
don't
ask
listen to the
anybody who
haters.
works at the Hub, what's the one thing that you don't like about Azaan? It's about, like, you have frostbites when you go back home from
See, I think we use our brains a lot at the Hub. Creative work is very f***ing hard, and if a CPU needs to be cooled when it's working to function well, I think our brains also do.
No, wait.
I'm trying to keep you guys cool here.
Yeah, Divya, CPU, Central Processing
This
Unit.
is like saying anyone in a tropical country cannot work.
They can in AC.
So Divya is your colleague. I just want to ask you, as a founder, what are your worst pet peeves with your employees? What are the worst pet peeves any founder or any boss can have with his employees?
I mean, mine is like, it's one thing. It's speed.
It's speed.
I don't care how good you are if you don't do it today.
Right.
We're unfunded. We're a small startup. We're trying to do 20 things. It's the complete strategy. Someone will tell you how not to build a company. But the only reason we will able to do anything we've been able to do is because it's about what can we do today.
That efficiency.
Not 1 month from now, 3 months, quarterly plan, annual strategy. No.
Okay.
Today, what are we doing?
Fair. So
And
feel
that's pressure, right? It is.
yeah, because
like
you don't
that's
have
a
the
lot.
blueprint planned out for the next few months.
Right, but
Right.
on some larger things we may not, but on micros we do. Like we have
those add up.
strategies. We have strategies, and unless you keep making progress, like it's just going to be talking, because we don't have a product.
Right.
We are in the business of selling ideas.
Mm-hmm.
You need to like make progress every day, or it's a concept. It's just it's not real.
And I feel like I think so. We were all like everybody on set here was talking. We always talk about this, bro. So you're founder of the Hub, and you have this culture created here. The thing is, you carry that vision from LA. LA is a very different place. It's a crazy ass place to live in because the culture is so lax over there. Trying to carry that onto here is obviously very challenging culturally. You have your parents, you have people that look down upon a lot of stuff that you might do.
Yeah.
Right. So how is that culture here in Bangalore? Has it changed for you, or has it hindered you in any way? Because
Honestly,
we always talk about it.
Honestly, no. I think I'm here because of the support I've received from my family, from the people who have built with me, from just the community in general. I have personally, I just feel blessed because it's always been supportive, positive. Like you can have the best ideas in the world, and if people are not receptive, you will never be able to do anything.
Yeah.
From the first, when we started the Hub as a co-living space, we offered a hotel room as a long stay, right? It was a hotel room, a tiny hotel room and someone was living there, and the person ended up living there for like 2 years. We didn't have a laundry or a kitchen when that person moved in. They believed that we would build one, right? Until we had about 50, it was half hotel, half co-living for first few months. So I feel like Bangalore in many ways is even superior to LA in terms of people supporting new ideas. It's freaking incredible. Like people will not say it's not possible as much here. And to me, that's good enough.
I think that's the hospitality culture of India.
Yeah.
Like just the whole country, that hospitality culture is what helps you carry on to so many different things. But talking about that culture thing, I think, so like me, Clifford Shah and everybody, we've talked about how I think we think that Bangalore culture or like metropolitan culture in India is very pretentious. Like there's a lot of stuff we copy, like blatantly. Bro.
Right.
So thing is, if I think about original content we've created as a country, right? It's those dumbass ads. You know, that's the I'd say that's the pinnacle of Indian
Like your Nirma
content
and stuff.
creation. That is the pinnacle
Especially
of
the
Indian content
Cadbury
creation.
as the
Yeah.
man-made laddu.
No other country can do it like India. Not one country can do ads like us. And I think that was the pinnacle of content creation. Because everything else, it's like, okay, vlogging, that didn't start here. Right. That was started there. Podcasting, obviously.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I just also think like with a lot of stuff that we do with creative work, I don't think you need to invent stuff to be successful. I think that's a myth. Even when a new car is made today, it has 4 wheels only,
Yeah.
right? And there are billions of cars in the world, but still when a new brand launches, it has 4 wheels. I think there's something to appreciate about like adding to something that exists as a stable,
should be something
a widely
different.
acceptable practice.
To be something different than what it is.
Yeah, and that's something different. You can get caught up in that with content creation. That concept of is what I'm making original, right? It's a double-edged sword because one, it's really good. You want to do something that's unique. I feel like anything we're doing, the way we speak, it's an Indian podcast. It's already different.
Oh yeah.
What we refer to, it's for our audience.
So I have a question for you. So we're talking about products, right? And how if you're innovating a product, little bit something about it has got to be different. So you have a product here. It's called the Hub. And when you created this, did you create in the idea of a niche marketing agency or like a marketing agency with houses all content creators?
I think there's a lot of stuff we're still figuring out, if I'm honest. But we created an agency because we needed one, and we couldn't afford an external one.
Not fair.
Right? So our entire first 2 years, we were like, when we spoke to a new client, they were like, what have you done with this sector? The answer was always, we are our own agency, right? So like you look at the work we're doing for us. Right. And that's how we started. Over a period of time, I think the people in the team will decide what niches do we deserve to play in. Right? We have a client right now that I've never seen the team so excited working on. It's called Game Duels. It's a gaming app.
Okay.
Right? So like we're going on the streets playing basketball. It stands for everything that we believe in. And it's going phenomenal. So I think if you let people pick what they work on, your chances of success just go up dramatically.
I wanted to ask, how do you filter out people? Because obviously you provide a service to what we call NPCs.
What is an NPC?
What is an NPC?
Like the video game character.
Like, okay, everybody else who isn't in the content creation space. I don't mean to be offensive, but
No. You know, when you're doing vox-pops, the people you're interviewing, NPCs.
Got it.
So I mean,
Got it.
You know, now the center of
Yeah,
attention,
what do you think about
yo,
this?
can we just tag Kailash?
I don't want to say. You guys want to tag Kailash in every podcast of yours.
He's our boy, bro.
Hey, he's our boy.
He's our boy.
The godfather of-
Bro, our boys, when we go down, we always bring our boys along with us. That's the idea here. But yeah, no, I just wanted to know how. So you appeal to the people, to what people want, because that's how you gain your success, right? How hard is it to filter that? How hard is that filtering process?
Go deeper. So you're saying how hard is it to filter
What people want?
what?
Because it's a risk you take.
That's
Who do I
trial
listen
and
to?
error method is what has worked, right?
Right. No, I need to understand this question. I don't completely get it. So like, yeah, explain it.
Okay, so you run your business off a service that you provide to these other people that want that content from you.
Right.
Right. So how do you filter out what to give the people next? Because they obviously don't know what they want.
You mean the
You're saying a
clients?
client may not know what they want,
Yeah,
right?
okay.
Sure.
Yeah. So I think that's our job, and that's the part I enjoy working the most at is the creative strategy, right? It takes a lot of learning and listening. I think many agencies may falter because one, they stretch themselves thin. They have many clients. We never have more than 5 clients.
Okay.
And we actually need to understand, like for me, I have to like date the founder 3 times before we work together, right? Like we have to go for a beer, we have to go for a coffee.
Okay, right.
We need to really understand why is this person choosing to do the hardest thing in the world and why this, right? If I really understand that, then I can translate that and I can get the team excited that we need to help this person do this because that's why he or she's doing it. Then everything else just kind of people figure it out.
Okay, right.
And I think that's what we do. And yeah, we make lots of mistakes. We do storytelling at scale. So if we make 30 pieces in a month for a client, obviously 5'8" may not work that well.
Yeah.
But how well did the others work? We try to focus there.
All right, guys. We are at the hub with Azaan and his colleague Divya. Divya. Focus right here. Divya. Okay, so Divya is a colleague of Azaan and is an employee at the hub. So we're going to do this segment where I am going to be the employer.
Oh no.
Okay. And you okay, we'll do one question each.
Yeah,
Okay?
yeah.
So we're all the employers and you have to answer. Azaan, the actual founder, is gonna tell me whether that answer is acceptable, whether you would hire her at the end.
My answer is already yes, but you can continue.
Wait, no, based on her answers, no.
No, you have a new social media
Yeah,
market.
yeah.
Monkey Grub. That's your new
Alright,
Okay.
first question. Divya,
Hi.
you want to work here at the hub.
Yeah.
What do you know about our company and why do you want to work here?
I know that you guys first started off as a co-live and then started your own creative agency because you didn't have anybody to do that. And I really, I like the passion that you guys did not have the funding for a marketing agency and you started something that's yours and you've gotten it to this point. And I would really want to learn how it is.
Oh, that's great. Next question.
Sorry, bro. On God, if there were like 4 rounds, no, she's not passing the second one, bro. I'll keep up with this round.
Okay.
Wait, I have a question. Okay, Divya.
Yeah.
What is your skill set and what's the value you bring to the company?
My skill sets, I'm really good at networking. I'm also very creative and I can help with content strategy. Like you could see on my Instagram, I personally am an influencer and a creator myself. And I have 52,000 followers that I built over a year and a half. So I think I could be a valuable asset.
We don't like ego.
Okay, 1 second. You said you're creative. Can you make an African shaped chapati?
African shape. Yeah, sure.
Oh, please, you're in the company.
He just wants African shit.
Oh, this is a very unusual
I can
request.
carve it out.
No, that's
that's
Shimon
easy.
Rofi. This Shimon.
Easy.
Okay, one more. Where do you see yourself in 3 years' time?
Where do I see myself in 3 years' time? See, actually, I don't like to think like that. I really don't. I like to take one day.
Oh,
Wrong
Azan's
answer.
position.
Wrong answer. You have to say right here.
Yeah.
At the
you're
hub.
working at
You
the
should be
company.
like-
At the hub with and potentially have signed a lot of
2 movies in the bag.
2 movies in the bag, and probably my creators are doing really well. Yeah, that's fair.
That's the right answer.
Honestly, if you ask me that question, no, and if Azaan was interviewing me, I'd be like, see, respectfully, sir, in 3 years, I'd want to take you over. Would you
I
like
love
that
it.
answer?
That's like
Would you like that
such a-
answer?
I love it. I love it.
No, but realistically,
No, this
It
is-
shows
Wouldn't you-
hustle, dude.
hustle, it doesn't show attitude.
And
No,
it shows
I
me I gotta
think-
be a little careful also.
No, I think this answer is very cheesy, and this is what every
can stop
in
being
every movie when like a guy goes to an interview, this is the answer he gives. Like, come up with something original.
In every
No,
movie, he's the boss we get.
He read this in an interview statement said by Andrew Tate, and he's
This
just
is not even.
sounds familiar.
Yeah, everyone said this. Student of the year, Siddharth Malhotra has also said this.
I've
Like,
never watched Student of the Year, first of all.
Ken doesn't even understand Hindi.
Yeah, I don't. I straight
It's
up.
in a Karan Johar movie. Means like when you think about
Karan Johar, you watched, huh?
How do you manage deadline pressure?
deadline pressure. You just manage it. That's how.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Bro, she's out, Azaan. I can't lie, bro.
Okay, one second. We're all focusing on both of y'all. I want to focus on Kenneth for a bit.
Okay.
Kenneth, anything in Hindi, 1 sentence.
Oh, crap. Okay, wait. Let's actually make this apart. So, you're from LA. You can't speak Kannada.
I am from Bangalore. I'm not from LA. I'm right here. I was born in Bombay, but I've grown up here.
Bombay, you should know.
I know Hindi.
Yeah, he knows. Okay, wait. Have a conversation in Hindi then, no?
Okay, guys.
The next
Not
segment will
great,
be
sir.
hosted by Kenneth in Hindi.
How good are you at Hindi?
I'm okay.
She's Tamilian, by the way. I'm Tamilian also.
The North Indians are getting damn annoyed right now.
You are in Hindi, that's the same way.
But do you,
Okay.
can you like converse? in Hindi?
ask.
I can, but I don't know if it's right.
Same. But I'm really
In my
bad at
head,
it.
it's right, but then like, oh, you have.
Okay.
Oh, imagine this was like a Hindi company, bro.
Huh.
Oh, that's mad. Okay,
Imagine this. How would it be different?
okay. Out of the two of y'all, who speaks better Hindi?
Obviously him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, really?
Yeah,
Mine is not
Okay,
that
fine.
good.
Azaan,
Mine is really terrible.
ask him something in Hindi.
Bro, I will tell you.
Ask him a question, he answers it.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Ken, तुम नया बार्बी मूवी देखा है क्या?
Oh my god.
हाँ देखा. Seriously, that's wrong.
No, that's right. This is what happens to me. I just say words and people start laughing.
Okay.
What to ask him?
Just converse with me
आपका
now.
दिन
I'll show
कैसा-
you, I'll show
अच्छा,
you how hard it is for me to.
तुम्हारी
live in
लाइफ का
Bangalore.
पर्पस क्या है?
मेरा लाइफ का पर्पस ये है कि wait, please. मेरा लाइफ का पर्पस ये है मेरा
Put a horse emoji right now.
मुझे को बहुत what's money? हाँ मुझे को पैसा मुझे को बहुत पैसा पसंद है.
हाँ.
मुझे को
पैसा के लिए कुछ भी करेगा.
कुछ भी नहीं.
हाँ.
लेकिन
ज्यादा पैसा के लिए
मैं ज्यादा करता हूँ.
That's a quote right there. That's a quote, bro. Kenneth 2023.
Okay, one second. Do you have a birthmark on your hand? Is that a birthmark?
Wow,
Okay.
you've done some research.
Okay. My dear friend right here has the same thing from his left butt crack.
Oh, yeah.
How do you know
Such a
that?
long one.
Yeah.
Usually it's a sign of dope intelligence.
Yeah. Facts.
He is extremely
Facts.
Let me tell you, guys. Where do you study?
I was in Bishop Gordon's and then Bangalore International.
Oh, bro, lovely. Do you have that one shitty ass guy in your friend group that will do everything you do, ditto, but will score the shit out of his tests?
Yeah.
Have you ever had that?
I feel like I am that guy.
Bro, it's the birthmark. It's the birthmark.
That's literally how my friends would describe me.
It's the birthmark.
No, this thing is, bro, we do the like we all know each other from like 5th grade, 8th grade.
But then he would kill it in the...
Dude, we'd go out, we'd go play football,
It's
everything.
the birthmark, bro.
He will not, bro, he will wake up at 4 a.m. before the exam and start studying, yeah? I would have studied from the day before, like from morning. He'll come up, and I'll ask him questions, he'll be like, I don't know, da. Hey bro, I don't know.
He's
bro.
lying.
Yeah. No,
He's not lying. He's not lying.
So then how? The birthmark is giving the answer. or what?
He's not lying.
You just have to rub it in the answer.
No, okay. I'll put this in a perspective. Both of y'all know what accounts is, obviously, right? Cost accounting, okay? It's decent.
Yeah,
this
it's
guy
okay.
got 10 out of 10 CGPA.
Wow.
You have a 10 on 10 CG. Seriously?
Yeah.
Dude, seriously.
It's the birthmark.
He has a 10 on 10 CG.
I got 9.5 in finance.
Who is he, bro?
Okay.
Yeah, she's. Because all the other subjects.
I think it's more the disappointed mom that makes you do better than the
No.
birthmark.
See, thing is,
I have the same case. It's very hard to please my mom for grades.
I used to be like that, and then I stopped caring.
Advice.
but this is a good segue into, okay, so you've done this much, a lot of work, right? A lot of effort has been put into creating all of this, creating all the, creating the culture around the people and everything. So we wanted to know what happened behind the scenes with you, with discipline, with the motivation. Give us some life tips, bro, because we're younger than you. How old are you?
I'm going to be 30 this year, dude.
God damn.
Bro, he's aged
God
well,
damn.
though.
Bro, you age like fine wine.
That's
Yeah,
because
bro.
till now I get asked for ID.
No, you know what? That's a good
compliment.
sign. That's
Yeah.
a compliment.
I guess long term, yeah, but when you're
Divya
21 in
got-
America,
Divya
when
stopped-
20 in America is not
I
exactly.
never.
Divya stopped asking her for ID like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
I think
I don't know
it's
how
how
old
she
she is.
carries herself. She has that poise of like a woman.
You like that maturity.
Yeah.
There. But like,
What are you
She's
trying to
just
say?
looking at you right now from the
What are you
corner
trying
of
to say,
eye.
Kenneth? What are you trying to
trying to
say?
say you're old, bro.
He's trying to rizz you up. Bro.
Y'all are kids. Shut up.
That sounded like an annoying kid, no?
Yeah.
I'm not a kid.
No. That person who just has all eyes on us. Like, stop looking at me, jeez.
But you asked about
about discipline and the motivation took you to come to the place you are.
I don't know about discipline. I don't think I'm the most disciplined
Seriously?
person I know. But
But you're always working.
yeah, but that's not because I've planned it. It's just who I am. I feel like discipline is make yourself work if you're not the guy who works.
Yeah.
I'm already the guy who likes working.
Yeah.
So like for me to do something I don't want to do, it's almost impossible because I don't
Right.
have discipline. So for me, everything has to be fun. If we're working, it has to be fun. If we're making a report, it has to be on Notion. It has to have pictures. It has to have memes. Like my way of making people work is trying to gamify work. So I mean, that's just it's a weird
Otherwise,
like
all this wouldn't be there, bro.
yeah. I guess I don't know. Make shit look dope. Have a good vibe. Just stuff like that. But I really hold back from giving other people advice simply because I feel like I don't know. This one always like trips me up. I'm like, can I give advice? Like almost every podcast like that's usually something that someone asks.
It's something deep.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Give us advice, bro.
Yeah, come on. You know what? I want 3 life advices from you right now. You're 30.
Care less about what other people think.
Can you relate like an experience to each quote?
yeah, all the people who said that this was a dumb idea, like trying to build a co-living space, trying to then create a media company, trying to build an agency, trying to do talent management. Like, how many things can you do? You should focus on one thing. You should not do many things. Everything they said, like, to me, that becomes motivation, right? I'm like, now I really want to get this right, right? Like, I want this person to come back to me in a
prove
year
them wrong.
and be like, it's more about me than it's about like proving someone wrong. But I'm just like extra fuel because, like, why not?
Why not take that criticism?
Yeah.
Especially in India, because if you tell your parents you're gonna follow like content creation, they'll take that chopper and slap
Bro,
you.
it's crazy,
felt that,
bro.
Yeah.
No, it's so crazy. Like, Indian parents are so bipolar in that sense, bro. Like, one day they're like praising me. They're like, bro, I'm so proud of you. You're doing all this. You're doing that. And then the next time they're like, go for your stupid shoot. Go.
Next time it's like, no,
You guys should sign with us, and then we'll show them the bank balance going up.
Yeah.
And I think that might help a little bit.
It's
the
either
plug. The plug.
He's foreshadowing this. Guys.
Please subscribe right now.
Manifestation.
Okay, next piece of advice.
Next piece of advice. Think strategically about your content consumption diet, right? I think we're all creators to some extent, but we're all heavy consumers of content.
You have to be a heavy consumer to be a...
Yeah, and even if you're not, like many people watching may not be too, right? I spend about 2 hours a day on YouTube.
Okay.
But I've trained my algorithm and what I click on and everything to be only knowledge-driven content. So like the way I look at it, I'm learning 2 hours a day. So like when I tell people, like if I show my app insights, if I talk to people that I spend 2 hours on YouTube, the first thing that people understand is, whoa, you're watching too much content. But you need to understand that it's content that's helping me do what I do. Right? And it's so tempting. That's why I don't use Instagram much, even though like all our work's on Instagram, because once you get in there, you're
Locked in.
You lost on 20 minutes minimum.
Yeah, I feel like so me and him like write together, right? And we always put music and go on.
Yeah.
And this one time he was like, bro, why aren't you putting music on? And I was like, bro, I can't. Like, it's at a point it's sensory overload.
Yeah.
Like, it's literally, there's always music playing, there's always visuals in my eyes. I can't handle that shit.
Yeah.
Like, there's once in a while I need to just ride my bike and look at the trees.
Yeah. Listen to the traffic.
Listen to that noise. Listen to that chaos.
Yeah.
Bro,
Right.
so
Something
last
natural.
Week, so like last week,
It's
I was
funny
like-
because traffic.
Traffic is nature, guys.
Normally you're like, listen to the birds chirping, listen to the engines and the honks.
It's just, I've
Smell the beautiful smoke.
in India, you can't help it.
Yeah.
That is part of nature for us, bro. It's sad.
So last week I was like on my phone, I was glued to my phone. I just took my eyes off my phone and everything was so blurry and I was
Yeah.
like, what am I doing to myself?
Yeah.
And I went for a walk outside, it was like chilly, raining and stuff. Bro, I loved my life.
Yeah.
It's crazy that you're like for
That one walk can just, it can reset.
no, it's
He took
crazy.
a walk in the rain.
Bro, he was skipping, bro.
I feel like this is a dating ad for him. I like walks in the rain.
Here it comes.
No, he's. Hey, guys, don't forget about his tea party next Friday.
Have a tea party.
Ken is saying, Babi will be there. Come.
Have a tea.
Yeah, I feel like that whole, when he was talking about that's just that one moment in your day where you have to walk and everything changes, bro. I feel like that's the power of what nature has on you.
Yeah. I like going for walks in the night, like usually around 10 or something. Just like if I'm having a rough day, I just want to go for like a quick walk around my building.
Is it raining?
Ideally, it should be because that makes it. There's something about walking in rain, so yeah.
Yeah,
Bro,
it's too fun.
there's something about the smell right before it rains.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Kerosene. In Bangalore, bro. Sorry.
Wow.
Yeah. So that was your your second tip was monitor your consumption of content.
Yeah.
And what's your last? Put it like a nail in a coffin, bro. This tip.
I think I'll stick to what I know, right? So I'm building an agency where all about content and stuff. Maybe again, this is something like we help founders with is put time. Whoever you are, if you're looking for a job, you're looking to start a company, you're looking to date someone, anything. I don't care what you're trying to do with your life. Position yourself properly and create content that makes it clear to people what you do and what you're looking to do. I think it's known today, like social media, personal branding, LinkedIn, all of this, but Like even with you guys, I don't know if you guys are on LinkedIn. Are you on LinkedIn?
No, I have to.
Right.
Jeez.
So
I was forced on.
no, because if you're not, at some point that's going to lead to someone else handling your business.
Okay.
Like just it doesn't hurt. Like you can repurpose content strategically, but it's so important to be on LinkedIn. Everyone we hire here is through a video or through their Instagram or through their LinkedIn. We have never looked at a resume. I never look at resumes. I hate it. I think it's the worst thing to judge a human being is a resume. We say send us a 1-minute video.
Okay.
So if
Just
you can
explaining
talk,
about
if you can talk, then we'll figure it out.
Oh,
Okay.
So yeah, just that. Like invest in your storytelling.
So you're not, because I've always imagined it like this, right? Because I've had a pretty shitty year. If you ask me, I've had a pretty shitty year since 2022 in the mid. And I kind of like conditioned myself to be this, to kind of follow discipline and everything. And I think I was like, okay, no, discipline has to be the way. But clearly with you, you've created all this stuff. And clearly it's like, you know, you have that motivation that's so powerful, right? You're not sticking to discipline.
facts.
You just have those like intrusive ass thoughts and just put that into your business. Is that the crux of what this is?
Yeah, I think that's a good accurate description of how I got here. But again, that works for me.
Yeah, I think he's passionate
It may not work for many people. It probably will not work for most people.
Probably work Clifford. They're all of the same.
Yeah, see, no, probably will not because
I'll just buy a cat that says cock.
yeah, bro, exactly what I was saying, bro. You can't be a disciplined man and then come on a podcast wearing a hat just with cock on cock.
This guy has the most white name you'll ever find.
Clifford?
Clifford Malcolm.
Yeah, it's like, bro, Bangalore. So
It is.
Clifford Malcolm.
Ramesh Malcolm.
I think this is where I'll reserve Divya's bio. Divya's Instagram handle, no comment.
Yes.
What?
Her handle is no comment.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, it's Miss Self.
How you survive on social media, no comment.
Okay, so you were talking about how you don't look at resumes. Do you call people for interviews though?
Yeah, all the time. Like I think 30% of my time is in that goes in that
We
only.
have interviews all the time. I keep sleeping.
Where do you find the people to interview?
They find us.
Oh.
We
So
get over 1,200 applications a month, and it's insane. Like our biggest problem is we're not able to talk to everyone, and sometimes they get pissed. But it's just like we're trying. We're just trying to figure it out.
What's your core target?
Target of audience, someone who doesn't use their phone during
a
meetings.
podcast.
During meetings, that would be number one on the list.
Because I've friend a lot of mutuals working with a lot of my friends.
Yeah, I think it's that whole concept of your vibe attracts your tribe, right? We showcase what it's like to be here through the content, through stories, and usually people, when they apply here, they're like, I don't know what I can do there. I do here. Like, can we talk about that? But I think I belong working in this environment. Like, I feel like the vibe is right. And then that's the harder thing is to figure out how this person who we think would work well here, what do they do? It's the complete opposite of how people apply or hire in other companies.
So Azaan, so we were talking about employees previously. So I wanted to know, like, so if you find dead weight or like in your things, so how do you deal with it?
I'm still honestly figuring this one out. I probably suck here more than I figured out. But recently, it's just like be decisive. If someone isn't working out, it's not going to work out, and it's probably not good to lead them on. It's the same way in a relationship, right? Yeah, when you know it's over, it's over.
Azan's
Like, you want to
favorite.
suffer, you suffer. You know, make the other person suffer too, or you just be honest and you say, sorry, it's not working out.
Okay, I have a follow-up question. Who's your best and worst employee?
Best,
Gone.
best.
She's looking at you very closely.
I don't know. I think we're doing so many things. There's like best in the different businesses. I'm going to play this one a little safe.
No.
Worst is me.
Well, kick him out right now.
You're not being too cutesy. Everyone's
See,
being very
it's bad for the reel, but if I play favoritism, your video will get reported by 30 people. You'll be taken down. I'm trying to not make you go down with me.
Okay, so I had this question, right? You're obviously in the media space. You're in that content space. And if you look at how culture has changed through the years, there's been in terms of how free people are to express themselves, right? It's obviously there's a lot of the line is very thin, right? So I wanted to ask this question. You remember when that that trans athlete debate came out? What did you think of that? And I want this from both of y'all. So what were your opinions on that, especially y'all being in that media space? How do you think that creates controversy, and how good is it or how bad is it?
I don't know exactly what the issue is, but I'll infer.
Do you want to?
Okay, I'll
Yeah,
give you
yeah,
context.
give me the context.
So basically, there was a trans woman who competed in the women's team and she won. Okay, but genetically, biologically, she was born as a boy. Okay. So she has the physical attributes of a male,
Right,
but she's
competing in the
competing
women's
in
category.
women's category. Is that fair or not?
Right. I honestly... Interesting. Okay. So
Trying to play it safe again, bro.
So no. I don't want to play it safe. We're known for the Hub, but I'm a co-founder in another startup with Rohit called Barely Opinionated, and our entire mission there is BO is bigger than the Hub. By the way, it's amazing how what's happening there. But our mission there is to deliver unbiased, fact-driven news to young India. Right, and these are the kind of topics we tackle there. I wish Rohit was here with me right now because he would slay this answer. But coming from the Hub's entertainment, BO is politically correct, unbiased news. My personal view is that I think with anything, the way culture is shaped today, it's kind of like things overcorrect to one topic or cause, and then they kind of come back and then they reach a normal level. And I think with some topics, from a lot of the content I'm consuming, I think whether it's the role of a man in society, and men saying that too much attention is going to overcorrect for women, right? So I understand that, for example, there are fewer women in leadership positions, but our way to correct for that as society is also, in some aspects, I understand it's unfair to men. If you're going to be hiring more women because you need to balance your company, and a man deserving that opportunity will not get it. That's the problem with quotas.
Quotas, exactly.
Right? And I feel like this tends to happen, and I think right now, over the next year to 3 years, I think there's been so much positive conversation and fighting for trans and LGBTQ plus and queer and all of that, that I think there will be a little bit of a correction. Saying that, okay, there's too much of this because it's like pro.
Yes.
There will be some things where we will have to make some tough conversations around, okay, now let's reset, let's evaluate what has worked, what has not worked. And I think that's why these things tend to blow up. It's not just the pro and the against, but it's the realist people in the middle that are we want what's best for everyone. But some things may be unfair if you overcorrect.
Yeah, it's already unfair if you don't correct.
Right.
But what's the worst evil?
Right. Very well put.
There's you can go pro on everything, but there's a point where it becomes negative.
Yeah.
But
it's very tricky, right?
Yeah, but short answer, please don't transform into a male. I mean, female.
Don't transform.
Transformers new movies.
Megan Fox starting.
But I think it also speaks to this one question of purpose. It's really fascinates me, right? What's my purpose? And it speaks to the kind of world we're living in, where things like identity and purpose are so important, but they're not spoken about enough. If it's about empathizing. If a human being feels the need to switch their gender, the larger question I like to focus on is, what are we doing in terms of the way the world is running right now that's not catering to accepting people for who they are, where someone has to make a huge life-changing decision to do that, to express their true selves. Right? It's not just about male or female washroom.
Yeah.
It's a very, very deep issue about how society is run.
And you were talking about empathizing, right? I feel like that line has just completely been crossed, because you can tell, okay, I'm deserving of this, I'm deserving of that, I want to be this, I want to participate in this.
Yeah.
But think about how you say we need to empathize with y'all, but where's the empathy from a lot of other people involved, right? How many people are you inconveniencing? Are you thinking about that?
No, I think you when it comes to this is an issue of a person having unfair biological advantage over somebody else. So you need to remove the emotional factor and look at it only scientifically, because if you are going to take part in a sport and someone has an unfair advantage, remove the gender, you will not let them participate.
It's crazy, yeah, because
That's the only thing that it comes down to.
It. They just want like.
So now that the trans layers added to it, you'll have to look at it like as an individual issue. You can't come with a blanket statement that this can be done or can't be done, because it is a tricky issue. So I would say that you'll have to look at it like case by case, evaluate and then decide.
face facts.
Yeah,
in a way.
Yeah, it should be more like fact driven than societal pressure and culture. No, this is about like science.
I feel really bad about saying this, but I feel like if something gets clowned enough on the internet, I think you're doing it a bit wrong, bro. There was this one clip where this guy, this built, buff ass dude, bro, he for one day changed his gender, went to the gym, broke every single record available, and just came out the gym.
But
Bro.
how do you draw the line?
Exactly. So where do you all want to draw that line? See, because this buff ass dude is like, yo, it's culture is so free, bro. You can transform into anything you want because you want to be accepting that way. So this buff ass dude was like, okay, I'm gonna break every single women's record. Sure, the people that, okay, for example, that community is like, yeah, we accept that, right? We want you to do that. Okay, sure, come and do it. That's their mentality. But now think about the actual women that fought for that record. So where do you draw
like
the line?
you said culture is accepting, right? There, I saw reels where people were arguing 1 + 1 cannot be 2 because there cannot be a set answer for anything.
Oh my
Yeah, but
God,
see,
yeah.
the thing that will happen in the comment section is they will say you're comparing something that is so obviously wrong to something that is still more subjective, and to many people that is truth.
It's like a more complex.
Right?
thing,
Like I feel like genuinely, I think there are not enough people studying sociology, and like the people who actually should be figuring this out, I think as a society we have not prioritized that as a career path.
Again, Indian
So there are a bunch of even everywhere. I think
everywhere.
do you know anyone who studies sociology?
Yes.
Yeah, me.
Yeah.
He studies. Oh shit.
Okay, no, but actually, I feel like there are people whose job it is to figure this stuff out. And I
There's
feel like
people
we
you
need
should
more
trust.
of those
Yeah.
people.
See, the society always like changes, and there will be a time of chaos, and then it'll again progress, and then there'll be again chaos. Historically, that's how societies move.
Yeah.
And right now, people are like in the notion that they're so progressive that they're almost aggressive.
Yeah. Oh my God, bro.
That's a cut, real cut.
Fucking off.
And she did the hair flip also.
Oh no. People are so progressive that they've become aggressive.
Regressive.
Even I heard aggressive, but both were.
But okay.
Those issues that came up, we were talking about where you'd want to draw that line. And we've talked about how, okay, so historically it goes chaos, correct, right? So how many issues in history do you think we can, because back in history, there's very obvious problems that solve like that. There's very obvious problems where it's chaos, this one, chaos, correct. But
To
here,
make it sound like World War II got solved. Civil War got solved.
I mean, yeah,
Chaos
but
solved,
it's
chaos
very
solved.
obvious, bro. You
Time
don't
will
kill.
heal everything.
So obvious.
Yes, you don't kill 11 million Jews. It's clear, you know.
But he said it was easy.
Time will heal everything.
Time will heal everything. Yeah. Shah,
What is it? No. Okay, who's the most famous person you signed?
Who's the most famous
Famous
person
person
we've
we've
signed?
signed.
You know.
Kailash.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, bro.
You all not know that?
I did not know that, bro. Fair. Okay, Shimi?
We get to learn from him, bro. He's a beast.
We stand Kailash.
Damn.
Also, I'd like to answer that by saying, not yet. That person is still coming. Like we're still like
serious?
making moves.
Do you have any?
Yeah, exactly.
Do you have any hints for us?
Yeah,
What do you think of the
use gel pen when you sign.
What do you think of the vox-pop culture?
I think don't depend on it too much. It's not going to last forever. Like with anything, bell bottoms, flare bottoms will come into fashion. They go away for 2 years, then it'll come back again.
yeah.
Feel like vox-pop has been there for decades, and right now it's just taking off. But we're already doing something else. We call it game pop. Right, where we're actually making people play
Gamified
stuff.
vox-pop.
Even that, I feel like as much as like not too many people are doing it right now, I feel like even that will like run its course.
Yeah, as I was saying, vox-pop, I feel like they never die out because questions can never die out.
Right.
Right. So there's infinite amount of questions, which
Correct.
is infinite amount of content for vox-pop.
Right.
So
I'm not.
See,
when I
that's
say
right.
yeah.
But like trends come in and go out. Despite the fact that like you can never stop asking questions about things, you go to Church Street now and people are like, I'm done with this. I can't do this. Like every day in Church Street,
I
there's
mean,
like vox-poppers.
it's a condensed area.
As of now, there is like 50% people who come to answer these questions. They want to be in a vox-pop video, and there's 50% of people who are like, I'm over it.
Right.
Yeah.
So there will be like a stagnant period, and it might have a dip, but it might come back. It will definitely resurface.
I'm not saying it will cease to be a bucket of content on the
It will
internet.
always be there.
But I think if you open your feed and you're only getting vox pops, which is kind of like what's happening. It's not about how good it is or what it is, and the topics and the questions which will keep changing. It's just like enough. Let me see some.
I see
else.
why the gaming thing is thing. 'Cause when the redundancy comes in,
Yeah.
you want to see a new, fresh set of like trends.
And also, I think the barrier to entry for vox pop is so low. Someone with even a base level phone,
Like, oh my God.
right? It's enabled content creation for a lot of people, but it also commoditized it because it's just another vox pop. Bro.
Like it's
However
like
good your personality is and your distribution is, it's a lazy form of content according to me, which is why I love it. I love it because you can scale it.
Yeah, you can scale.
Oh yeah, it's like the saying, like if everybody has a superpower, everybody's ordinary.
Right? Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess interesting.
Have you? That's the same answer they give to why do you know that economy thing? If everybody rich, no one rich. I'll tell you the crowd we work with right now. Okay, our followers, my followers. I asked them, what would you like to ask your local CEO? Okay. Solution for potholes in Bangalore causing accidents.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what are your thoughts?
Content. Content. Make content about
Make
it.
content. How are you?
Do vox pop of all the people that have had accidents because of it.
No, just fucking jump in the
Put pressure on the government by getting their stories out.
Vox pop the government of the
Vox pop the government.
MLA, brother.
Yeah, that's
Dude,
right.
someone should vox pop potholes.
Exactly.
You just go and be
that
like,
would kill.
That's
that would
deep.
actually
Yeah, that's
kind of
deep.
kill.
we can collab on that if you guys are down to do it. We'll collab on
After
it.
this, we'll talk about it.
Oh shit, dude. That's an actual idea. Okay. Next, how are you?
Huh?
How are you?
How are you, bro?
I'm okay.
Okay.
Why you so bitchy, dog? Be nice to people.
I think that's for you though.
Church Street interview karega.
Commercial street ko aa jao.
What came first? Okay, never mind. How to make money?
I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet.
You have money to borrow.
I will borrow at a good interest rate.
What do you do for a living?
Oh.
Own a
Tell
company.
stories.
Build things, because some of the things I do doesn't involve storytelling.
Okay, fine.
Is it okay to have a crush on your cousin when you were young?
Yeah. It's a crush. It's natural human to have an emotion.
Is it okay to crush on
If
your...
you're a kid,
See,
to
I
have a
think
crush
when you're a kid,
someone
you
is okay.
don't
It's a
think
crush.
It's a crush. You just like have like, oh, that person is cute.
Yeah.
Cousin.
Oh yeah. Is it okay to...
It's okay for the kid. It's not okay for an adult.
Yeah.
Is it okay to crush on your best friends?
What age do you stop doing?
For me, 12. Like that's an age that
me
you
like
start to
8.
become like you're not a kid anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, who was the cousin, Azaan?
Ain't no cousins over here.
Is it okay to crush on your cousin, your best friend's cousin?
Of
Sure.
course.
If you're just crushing.
It's
on-
encouraged.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's the arranged marriage. Sir.
Is there some who has a cute cousin here?
Oh, no one.
No one actually.
What's
Hi,
up?
Kenny. Hi, Kenny.
Keep an eye when he goes on those walks.
Me? Oh, okay.
Whose house is he walking around?
Okay, what's your type?
What's my type?
Yeah.
Smart.
My type. Tall.
Oh.
Yeah, okay.
Full brains, full body.
Deadass.
How much do you earn?
I don't. We're not currently in the process of printing money. We're in the process of expanding, so we're literally not making money.
Are you an Arsenal fan?
I used to be for like when I used to watch football, Arsenal. Then funniest thing, I jumped to Spurs.
Real. What is it right now?
Huh? I just like I don't watch anymore. But if I do watch Madrid sometimes.
All right. I mean, that's been
No.
our session with Azaan, the founder of Hub, and
Yes,
his
sir.
colleague Divya, who
Divya.
works at the Hub Bangalore. Thank you so much, guys. It was lovely. And
Thank
Dope
you.
band.
yeah, Subscribe, like, share, bell button.
Subscribe to Undercity podcast and don't forget to follow us on
the
Instagram.
Hub.
I got a black ski mask, but I don't ski, but I snowboard. Dash an MC off peaks. If one of you try